Hey, gorgeous friends, it's Ashley,
Nana.
and this is Healing Wayward Women, where we talk about women's health, women's issues. We're raw. You can bring your demons and not have to face them alone.
Yeah.
As always, we want to help as many women as we possibly can, but we cannot do that without your help. So please like, share, and follow.
Yeah. So today we thought we would go ahead and address, since it's so huge in the theaters, like the Barbie movie. And of course, her and I had a girls' night, and we went to the drive-in, and we sat in the back of the truck, and we watched it, and it was nostalgic, right? We were born in the 80s, so
it was very cheesy.
Yeah, it was really like
so cheesy. It was funny though.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, right?
Yep.
But I think what we didn't anticipate going in the movie was that they really had an overall general message for women. Well, I guess I'm not a fan of the depiction of women as these kind of like Disney creatures. Nonetheless, what they were saying was really true, in that they weren't awoken, or they did not awake from their subservient disposition until a woman spoke to them and said, we're expected to be all of these things: mother, father, provider, caregiver, nurturer. We do the grocery shop, take care of the laundry, we tend to the needs when people are sick, man or children. We are so
superhuman.
We really are. And I think our physical capabilities, are like no other. But what are we doing with the emotional and mental part? Because we're just coasting, most of us. And, a lot of us women are doing it alone, or with a partner who, is the main provider and is at home majority of the time.
Right. And when we voice our feelings, our emotions, we feel guilty.
Yeah.
Or
we think it makes us look weak.
Yeah. Or some people put us down for, like for my case, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So if, I'm to complain about how hard my day was. What's so hard? You've been at home all day.
Right. What did you do today?
Right,
really?
Right.
Do you want to know what I did today?
Right. Yeah.
And the list goes on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to others, and for women out there whose the fathers are not really in the children's lives, it's exhausting. And then if they do come in, they want to pat on the back, and we're expected to be so grateful. In all reality, there's no real true investment in their character, emotion, mental state, with parents that are come and go as you please.
Right. You don't get applauded for doing the bare minimum or doing none at all.
Yeah, no applaud. And so, this film was really to enlighten women and to enlighten the world, really, of these expectations that the world puts upon us, and a lot of us put upon ourselves.
Yeah.
I know I put a lot of expectations on myself that are unreasonable, unattainable, right? And just make me feel shameful if I can't achieve them. So I'm setting myself up for failure. And, my boys are older. They're 18 and 17. So I'm, like I said before, transitioning into a different phase. And this is an opportunity for me to figure out, who I am now and what I like, and my boundaries, and understanding my worth. I mean, my God, women, that Barbie film was basically saying, like, know your worth. It's okay. You don't have to be all these things.
Yep. And your worth doesn't, your value and your worth isn't with someone else, or they don't hold any value. If you're with this person, it doesn't matter. They could be the richest, the tallest, the most handsome. That doesn't have anything to do with your worth.
Exactly. So, right.
There's like Ken. He was like, Ken and Barbie.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What did he say? He was at the end of it, he's like, Ken, I can't be Ken. It's Ken and Barbie.
Yeah, like he didn't have an identity without his partner. And I think that that's the big thing: is what is our identity as a mother, as a woman, as a human being? Mother, wife. These are titles.
Yep.
Okay, these are titles. They don't have anything to do with who we are. And that ability really, truly gets put on hold when you're a mother.
Yep.
And now that's all the expectations on women. Period. Largest household in the United States are single women. Understand that. You were telling me there's a study where the working mother has the highest amount of produced cortisol in the brain, the stress hormone.
Stay-at-home moms,
stay-at-home mothers have that. Yeah. What does that tell you?
98% more than any profession.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you how many directions we are pulled, and we pull ourselves in one day. And I know if you're like me, you're having these thoughts of, is the person I'm with, or are my children, am I enough for them? Am I doing enough? And I think today, and with the Barbie movie, what it is you are enough. Yeah. You are enough. You don't have to check off all the boxes.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. You don't have to play all the roles. And you don't also I think it's really good for children. I did this with my kids, and my boys are, you know, incredibly emotionally intelligent and aware and empathetic. And, you know, I always say, you know, I'm raising gentlemen, not gangsters. Right. I'm not raising these punks out here anymore. I want to bring back my grandpa's generation of boys. They're chivalrous. They open the door for their women. They help them put their jacket on. They're respectful. That care about their feelings and truly ask them how they're feeling and truly care.
Yep. I always tell my oldest son, how you treat your mother.
Yeah.
You know,
says a lot to how you treat.
Yeah, how you'll treat your future. So, you know, you need to just be respectful in general.
Yeah.
But losing your like identity, and it's something I went through, and it's so hard, and the depression. Hard. When you don't know what makes you happy or know what's fun to you anymore and stuff like that, that hits hard. I mean, it really does. And like she said, being a mom and a wife, those are titles. You've got to work on you. And I've said this before, to be your best self, you've got to work on you and have a reset, take a break, whatever it may be, to take some me time so you can have that reset and focus on yourself, because only then will you be the best mom, the best wife, and the best you. So.
Yeah. And you know, it's about healing traumas, like learning new coping mechanisms. Like once you are developing and healing, like those boundaries and that worth just comes naturally, because you know you will never go through what you went through again.
Knowing your worth is a game changer.
It is a huge game changer.
I've never in my life had the confidence I do now. Yeah. And I was a people pleaser. I mean, I do stuff all the time that I didn't want to, and I'd lie about being late because I was afraid of the confrontation and this and that. No, I'm saying no, I'm not doing it. You know, you're not, nope. And
no is my favorite new word.
No is beautiful.
No is beautiful, right?
And,
it really is.
Setting boundaries and speaking of those boundaries, because people aren't mind readers. So you need to speak those boundaries. Yeah. And once you speak those boundaries and they're not respected,
there's your red flag.
Yeah, then you move accordingly. So.
And that all ties into just knowing your worth. Yeah, knowing that you're worth more, ladies. We are beautiful creatures. We bring life into this world, you know, and I think we've lost the magic in that. Yeah. And you know, we need to be celebrated. We deserve to be celebrated and appreciated. And it starts with ourselves.
Yep. And we allow people's words to knock us down, whether it be a baby daddy you're not with anymore, an ex, a person on the street, doesn't matter. Don't let them do that. I know it's easier said than done, but know your worth, hold your value, and someone wants to put you down, you know your truth, you know you're not that. Don't give them a time of day.
Yeah,
you know, don't shed tears over somebody. If they're not living the life you want them to live, then what they have to say doesn't matter.
That's right. You know, so, you know, thanks for listening to us, ladies. Thanks for following and sharing.
Yep. And if you want to take your little ones to go see Barbie, I wouldn't, if they're 11 and up, I would take them. But
there's a lot of adult innuendos. I mean, you know, your kids, if your kids are going to catch on to them and ask questions, maybe you wait.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they're younger and it's just going to pass right over them.
It's cute.
It is cute. So have a good night, ladies.
Thanks.